Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going to show you where you can find and how to take down Sha'Hala Spectral Guardian of Nerude, who is located in Nerude in the Sentinel's Keep in Remnant 2. Now Sha'Hala, the Spectral Guardian of Nerude, is one of the tougher bosses in Nerude. However, you can make it a lot more difficult, which we're going to get to in a minute. For now, we're just going to focus on the base fight. There is another version of Shahala you can fight that we're going to go over later on in this video. But for now, we just want to get through and take down the easier version just to have it done and out of the way. Now, as you're progressing through from the Seeker's Rest starting point, which you will need to be at, as Shahala is a world boss, you're going to need to collect 3 Seeker's keys. You've got one as you start the biome itself, as you start on the road from the Seeker's Rest. You're then going to have 2 more Seeker's keys lost behind boss fights. Now, given the procedurally generated nature of Remnant 2, you are going to need to take down 2 of 4 bosses as you work towards getting to the Sentinel's Keep and ultimately Shahala, which could be a combination of any of the Abomination, Primogenitor, the Astropath or the Custodian's Eye. You can find links down below the like button for all 4 of those boss guides. Hopefully, whichever one you come up against, if you do need a guide, they're just down there for you. Now, like I said a minute ago, there are 2 versions of Shahala that you can take down. One of them will require the override pin and is the much more difficult version of the fight. However, it does give you the better reward. It will give you the Void Cinder, allowing you to go off and craft the incredibly powerful Aphelion Long Gun. But for this one, we just want to focus on the left side of the console in the Sentinel's Keep, interact with that, where then Shahala will emerge out of the core fairly peacefully, although it will attack you. Now Shahala will, for the most part, keep the core of Nerude in between its hands. It will then shoot lasers from it. It will also create a very powerful vortex that will pull you in, which you need to stay away from, as the vortex can very easily drop you down to below half health, or it might even kill you, depending on how powerful you are. You need to stay away from it, essentially. Just roll, get away from it, and then just focus fire on the core as soon as you stop feeling its gravitational pull. You're also going to have a ton of lasers coming at you. He will also put his hand up through the floor and basically just try and slap you about. It does create a bit of a weak point, but at the first time, it can cause you considerable damage. Essentially, in this fight, given the amount of lasers, beams that are going to be coming at you and all sorts of energy blasts and balls, if you're epileptic, this is not a fight for you. Now essentially, what you need to do to inflict the most damage on Shahala is just focus fire on that core of his. So provided you can shoot that, you're going to be dealing crits every single time. If you've got, say, the Engineer archetype that you can find on the road, leveled up with a decent powered launcher, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. Any attacks that can deal kind of AoE, they're not really going to be helpful here. You want to make sure that you've got stuff that can really focus fire on that core, as hitting anywhere else will deal minimum damage. Now, I'm working on the guide at the minute for the Aphelion Long Gun. When that one goes up, make sure that you check it out. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when that one goes live, as that will then give you all of the details that you need for the override pin that you're going to need to collect in order to fight the alternative, much more difficult version of Shahala. But like I say, this one is mainly about taking it down, which once you've done so will reward you with the Eidolon Shard, 5 Luminite Crystal, a Tome of Knowledge and 500 Scrap. Now, I will just say here quickly, I know I said that we're going to go over it in the Aphelion Long Gun video, but just to make you aware, if you have got the override pin and you use it before you tackle Shahala, you use it on the console and then he will summon in, it will instantly blow up Nerude once he's dead. So you need to make sure that you've done everything before going into the Sentinel's Keep and taking this guy on, or it's a complete reroll. You will lose every biome. It doesn't matter if you've got them all set up to go off and get the weapons that are there or to go off and take down the aberrations. It will blow the planet up and you won't be able to go back there until you re-roll adventure mode. Just something to make you aware of. But that's where you can find and how to take down Shahala, the Spectral Guardian of the Road in Remnant 2. I do hope that the guide's helped you out. If it has, do me a massive favour, give the like button a click. It does help us out a great deal. Either way though, whichever you decide to do, please take care of yourselves out there. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.
fallen were felt in all corners of the ship.